Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is Cyberpunk 2077, Part 3, and Jackie's about to drive us home from a mission well done. I don't know why it still says defeat the scavenger leader. I think because we stealth killed him, it didn't quite register. But it should finish the mission just fine, I think. Alright, Jackie, get us out of here. So this is my car, huh? Not a bad ride, Jackie. It's really not. Ooh. That's right, I remember this now. This music is hot.
Can't stop digging Night City.
City like any other, just bigger.
Nah, chica. Not just any other city. Morgan Blackhand, Andrew Wayland, Adam Smasher. Legends are born here.
We're about to be one. Two. Both of us, Jackie. You and me.
I'm starving. Let's grab a tight bite. What do you say?
Jackie, they're locking down Watson, remember?
Oh shit, you're right. Is it just me or... Oh, you can do it. Man on our ass, taking us. Hello. I don't like it.
Oh, we're about to party, aren't we?
Fucking drive, Jackie!
Oh, shit. I'm not shooting very well right now.
Hit! Keep her steady!
Okay, there's one guy down. Got another one? Shoot, reload, reload, reload. Oh, we're right in it. We're right in it. They're gonna open that door, aren't they? Called that. Another guy down. That's the plan. There he goes. Get him out of here. Easy enough.
Scratched your baby up pretty bad. Sorry, V.
It's okay. I can wait. Let's just focus on getting home.
They shot up my car, Jackie. Damn. We just killed 4 people and we're worried about the car. Yo, our health actually kind of took a hit there. Yikes. Spooky stuff. Is that blue bar our level up experience bar? Because if so, this leveling up is going to take longer than I remember. Wide open.
Damn.
Look at this place.
Pulling out all the stops.
I love this game so much. I love it so much.
Watson's on lockdown to further notice. Necessary security measure.
Officer, ma'am.
She is wet.
Damn, are we ever lucky we ran into you.
Really? What's it that makes me so special?
Heart of gold? Because only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Your girl?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna be worried sick if I don't show. I mean, I'm trying to be a stand-up guy. You should giving me a chance. Waiting.
Look at Jackie work.
That's a shame.
No, let him do his thing.
Let them through. But they're the last.
Hey.
Okay, on your way.
You have a good evening now, officer, ma'am.
Attaboy, Jackie. Nice smooth talk. She took a liking to you.
She took a liking to ya.
The devotion I demonstrated grabbed her by the gut.
Right.
I'm loyal, stable in my affections.
Mm-hmm.
And unassuming. You get it.
Do I? Do I get it, Jackie? Oh! I remember this song. This is my favorite song in the whole radio. Black and blood, black and blood.
Check it out, V. Shit's going down.
Well, these guys are doomed. Those guys are fucked.
Doesn't look like your average bust.
They ain't your average badges. That's MaxTac. NCPD's apex predators. MTAC rolls in when things fly out of hand. Conk's out there, though. Just a midday snack for him. Well, show's over. Poor bastards. But they had it coming.
Dude, how... There are so many people die... We've seen so many people die today. How does the city manage, Jackie? There's a lot of dead people. If you're riding as a passenger and nothing important is going on, you can press F to skip the ride and arrive immediately at destination. No way! I'm gonna ride this out with Jackie. Oh, this song is so good.
Made it. Almost at your place.
What about you?
This is home, huh?
Unlikely to make it back to Haywood now.
Kill V? They'll let me through.
Yeah, I don't think
Sure
so.
about that?
Oh yeah. I'll play nice Jackie again.
Sure. That'll do it. Look at this dog bobblehead we got going on. Pull in the garage here. I saw that lootable.
Sweet dreams then.
Appreciate it, Jackie.
Tell Misty I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
Well, that's not where the tire tracks are supposed to be. Level up level 2, okay. Open perks, yeah. Okay, 1 perk point available. We don't need it in any category really yet. We could bump up intelligence again. Like I said. We're getting this to 8, and then we're leveling with everything else. Let's do it. Anything we can get this? Yes, this is kind of what I was looking at one point. Data mine demon, increase the amount of eddies you get by 50%. Highlights nearby access points, that might be important. Breach time for breach protocol, that's good. A lot of these things are good. Health slowly regenerates during combat. Increase max health, that's very important. Carrying capacity by 60, that's big. Ooh, we got a lot of things we want in athletics, actually. Let me just double check, make sure I'm not wanting something from this. Damage taken from explosions we do kind of want. Oh, wait, we don't get cold blood until we buy it, right? Yes. Okay, we actually... actually, we do have to spend our first point on cold blood, just so we can actually have it in the first place. There we go. Okay. So, assaults, when we get to level 3, will give us another perk point. Blades, when we get to level 3, will get us another perk point. And handguns, when we get to level 3, will give us another perk point. So we'll get 3 perk points just for leveling up these skills up to level 3. And your attribute is the cap. So these can only go to level 3 because our reflexes is going to be level 3 all game, probably. So, you know, assault's already halfway to level 2. Alright. Let's go ahead and go home. I mean, look at this game. I love it so much. Go to the apartments. T-Bug?
Bug?
Forgot earlier. A runner I know has something you could probably use. Zip in your deets.
Okay. A job from T-Bug. A task T-Bug has given you is an important step on the path to blah blah blah.
And our second guest is Karina Lee, host of the Chip In program, which promotes the use of cybernetic implants. I love treating you, beautiful.
Can't complain, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
I could leave,
I'd like us
but
to talk about the
TV.
most exclusive and highly sought after implant on the market today, Arasaka Corp's Relic. But maybe we ought
Relic.
to make sure our
Whoops.
fair audience is up to speed. Karina, what is Relic exactly? In a word, if you could.
In one word, I'd say immortality.
Immortality. Really?
That's right. Relic allows you to transfer the consciousness from a dying person, finding a new home for their soul on a transferable chip.
Wow.
This person,
Imagine.
they'll never leave your side. A companion forever with you in your own consciousness. Just a
Child, think for a moment about what you're saying. This relic is an abomination that feeds on human misery. It is an unnatural likeness, a golden calf born by false prophets. Arasaka speaks of preserving the soul, but they can promise nothing more than a heartless, mindless algorithm speaking with the voice of the departed. What's more, this technology is just another tool of coercion and corruption. Only the wealthy and powerful elite will have access. And they will pay any price in exchange for a chance at this so-called immortality.
He's like, yeah, it's true.
That is true that Arasaka Corp has specifically limited access to the relic in order.
Your promise is a lie, an evil lie, motivated by greed and
Now that is rich.
Hey, excuse me?
What?
False promises, greed, a lust for power. Why, sounds an awful lot like a church.
What? How dare you?
Do you not
Dang.
promise a life after death?
Dang.
Do you not charge funeral fees to a family in mourning? Maybe the Reverend is just afraid of some healthy competition, huh?
Competition? You believe everything in this world can be counted, measured, rationalized.
And wouldn't we be right? We can construct artificial brains, create new consciousness.
But I ask you why? What does that give us? Are we as a people on this earth any happier for it?
I think so.
Claim that this relic gives eternal life. But all I see is an eternity of suffering. Rather than say goodbye, we haunt ourselves with their voices, their presence.
What do you folks think? Who holds the truth? Is it Ms. Lee or maybe Reverend Culver? That is up to you. Send Culver or Lee to 7892 to cast your vote and enter your name for a chance to win tickets to this year's playoff. Until next time, Night City. Toodles.
Some of the lines get cut a little short, but that was interesting. I actually wanted to watch that whole thing. Hand fan, okay. What's up, guys? We doing good?
Stupid gates busted
Ashtray.
again. Third time. Paid to get it fixed.
Jammed?
The last two. Gotta be some kind of scam. Gonna have a word with the super. Oh yeah.
Okay. See ya. So this is our apartment right here, huh? Right in front of the gate. Vending machine right out for burritos, extra large, sure. Oh, look at this. Home, sweet home. Close that baby. There it is. That's not frustrating. 98 eddies. Second conflict biker jacket. Titanium layer platform boots. Reinforced baseball cap. Old N54 athletic shorts. Reinforced seam sporty tank top. Old camo shoulder straps. Cotton long sleeve. That's a lot of stuff right there. Some O dick and whiskey. I just realized what I just said. Nice. Alright, hold up. Bounce back. Sure, we'll look in the mirror real quick. Look at us. Oh, damn, our smile looks evil. Woo. Pout. Gawk. Stare. Our stare is menacing. Menacing. We'll just say we took our clothes off, so I guess. Take that quick shower here. It looks like the game's locked at 10 p.m., so if there was a time to take our time, this is it. Let's not rest yet. We still got our place to explore. Vodka. Real water still. New release brain dances. What's up, BD maniacs? Hungry for a new emo rush? Then check out the latest word from the freshest BDs on the market. Foreign body. The body is everything. There is nothing else. It is you, but it is also just a tool for your mind to interact with the world. But what would happen if this tool tried to live its own life? What if it tried to kill you? Though not a particularly original addition to the thriller genre, this brain dance featuring Luke Polar is still a solid experiential ride. The fear of disobedient implants has been around since pirates were walking around on peg legs. Well, maybe not that long. As a result, the trope has been pervasive in film, brain dance, and urban legend alike. Still, Foreign Body borrows some of the genre's best elements while still incorporating just enough new stuff in the mix to keep it interesting. After all, it's not every day you see the world from the perspective of a sentient arm. Okay. Maxwell's Rehab. This braindance season has been chock full of horror, but this one stands out from the rest. The always phenomenal Maxwell Ramirez is pushed to the brink of cyberpsychosis so he can relive his return to normalcy. The title offers a tone of optimism, but don't let that fool you. You will relive Maxwell's slip into psychosis, the heartbreak of his wife, and the gradual reintegration into a world that is now far different from how he left it. This BD is a must relive of the season, but it's not for the faint of heart. A must relive. Dang, that sounds awful. Why would you put yourself through that? Badlands Raid. At last, a BD for those looking for something a little lighter. Badlands Raid is a remake of the 2023 classic, which was an innovative tour de force of the time. For those of you unfamiliar, the plot revolves around an ordinary, boring guy who accidentally gets tangled up in a nomad ambush on a Zetatech convoy. I won't spoil it because, even though the main plot hasn't changed in 54 years, most people these days probably don't know the ending. What I will say is this: the remake's creators have introduced a few modern twists into the story that should make for a pleasant surprise to classics lovers and newbies alike. Okay. Check your weapon stash optional. Hell yeah. I'm all up for that. Let's do that. Look at our weapons room. Like, super cozy apartment. Absolutely great. I would love for an apartment like this in real life. And then, pff, weapon room. Looks like it's been soundproofed. Rifle ammo. Hell yeah. I'll take that. Open stash. Here's the goodies. 3 grenades. We'll take those. Yes, please. Yep. Take our shirt, pants, and boots. Take this knife. Unity. Okay, we have a Wolf School t-shirt, Galaxy t-shirt, Wolf School jacket, and the black unicorn. The razor-like blade is as merciless as death itself. The guard is fashioned from premium materials, and the handle is crafted so exquisitely it belongs in a museum. Most importantly, it remains light and nimble to wield because it is forged DRM-free. Nice. 0 DPS. That doesn't add up. Yeah, 35 damage, 2.5 damage per second. 2.5 damage attacks per second. Sharp and lethal. Be careful not to cut yourself. I think this is what we'll use to get our blade to level 3 before we ditch blade. Sounds fun. We get a katana right off the bat. Very nice. Let's go ahead and make that happen, actually. So there's our assault. Here's our blade. Black unicorn. And then on 3, we can put a shotgun there just in case. I don't think we'll need it, but, you know, we could use it. 89 DPS on this katana. That's nice. Bleeding chance, too. Okay, we have a hat, apparently. I don't want to wear a trilby. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm just refuse. I'm not wearing a hat. Nope. Stop. Can I unequip, please? Yes, please. I refuse to wear one of those. Not happening. Bunch of 5.9 armor. This says 9.9, so you know we're wearing that. That is so over the top. 9 armor, 5, 6, 5, 9, 9. Okay, so these 3 are our real options. The crop top from before, or we can wear some Galaxy stuff. I kind of like the crop top from before, actually. I was digging that a little bit. These streetwear pants are the best. Guess that's why we were wearing them. And so are our tongues. This is what we look like, huh? Okay. Sure. Why not? Okay. Instantly restores 40% of health. Right. Oh, we almost have 1,000 eddies. We're getting there. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Check a show before we go to sleep here.
Watson are advised not to leave their homes after dark and always ensure easy access to protected firearms.
There's no dialogue. Never mind. We'll just see the TV shows as they go. You know what I mean? We'll watch it on the streets or something when there's subtitles and stuff. That'll work fine. Oh my god, look at our view. Are you kidding me? That's a great view. None of it's like particularly like, whoa, that place. Look at that car though. Whoa. But, like, it's a great city skyline. Got a couple palm trees in there. Very nice. Let's get some privacy and get some shut-eye. Let's call it a night. Oh, wait. We forgot to check the computer. 3 messages. Alert, you've been attacked. Warning, malware detected. Your computer has been attacked by 3 demons. Our system detected 2 attempts to obtain your personal data. 1 attempt to corrupt your neural processor. Immediate action required. Our quick threat neutralization software can prevent identity theft and implant hijacking. Remember, hostile netrunners can infiltrate your nervous system and force you to commit terrible crimes such as fraudulent bank transfers, assault, theft, and/or armed robbery, suicide. To protect yourself, click the Scan Now button. Our sophisticated anti-demon software will eliminate all threats immediately. If you do not scan the next 5 minutes, 17 seconds, your operating system may suffer irreversible damage. Protect yourself now. Scam. Penis nanogel scam alert. Warning, scam alert. Do not click any emails with ads for a penis enlargement nanogel. This is a scam. Ordinary gels cannot stimulate new cell growth. The only tested improvement method for penis enhancement is still the Arasex hormone treatment. Our scientists at Arasex have developed a formula that will dramatically increase the length and girth of your penis in only 7 days. Join the thousands of other satisfied customers and order your kit today. I didn't believe it would work, but I was desperate. I only had a week to get my penis big, and I knew Mr. Stud wouldn't cut it. Fortunately, Arasex did the trick, and I've still got the nail marks on my back to prove it. Thanks, Arasex. Richard Towers, a real customer, verified penis growth. Order now while supplies last. Mega Medicine Lottery. Buy 2 tickets, get the 3rd for free. Thousands of prizes are still available. Drugs, reanimators, primary care appointments, surgery vouchers, blood screens, cyberpsychosis vaccines. Ripper Doc referrals, and our grand prize, a 1-year Trauma Team premium package. Hurry while supplies last. Your neighbors already have their tickets. Buy yours now. Heart, heart, heart. Okay. Guide to Night City. Welcome to Night City. Can a city, any city, be perfect? They say nothing is perfect, but Night City sure does come close. When Richard Knight drew his first sketches, he dreamed of creating a new society. So it's not like nighttime night, it's after a guy. That makes more sense. Must have been a big guy, though. His vision has survived in the majestic shapes of buildings, the complex layout of streets, and the ever-industrious inhabitants themselves. Feast your optics on Richard Knight's urban masterpiece. Standing tall after 80 years, cool off in the shadow of corporate skyscrapers in Corporal Plaza. Eat scrumptious onigiri in the neon glow of Japantown. Get footloose in any of the clubs downtown. Just remember to stay in the neighborhoods under NCPD jurisdiction. Night City wears many different masks. History. Wow, this is actually a lot of info. Night City was founded in May 1994, but its story starts much earlier, the day the young visionary Richard Knight founded Knight International, today known as Knight Corps. When the world descended into chaos near the end of the 20th century, Richard Knight dreamed of a modern city free from oppression, poverty, and the errors of the past. A city that would be guided by the invisible hands of corporate experts. Not long after, Knight went into business with 3 huge investors, Arasaka, EBM, and Petrochem. I don't know about EBM and Petrochem, so I'm guessing Arasaka was the big winner here. Who financed the construction of a metropolis. Night City's original name was Coronado City, taken from the boy that it was founded on. The following years witnessed global war and ecological destruction. The United States of America collapsed. Knight's vision, which had been slowly growing on elites, suddenly felt necessary. They understood that humanity needed a bastion of law and order upheld by corporations. Coronado City started to attract even more investors. Unfortunately, not everyone agreed with Knight's ideas. Shortly after, our father-founder was murdered by unknown assailants, still unknown to this day. In his honor, the city council decided to change the metropolis's name. Since then, it has appeared on maps as Night City. The next decade was marked by a period of anarchy. After Knight's death, the city became a bed of lawlessness. The situation became so dire that in 2011, corporations restructured the council, allowing Night City to continue function in the form we know today. Even in spite of terrorist attacks, the Fourth Corporate War, or the hostile ambitions of the NUSA, the city still lives and breathes, nurtured under the wings of Arasaka and other mega corporations. I can't believe they haven't found a typo 1 year on. Even in spite. Must-see places. Downtown. Embark on your Night City adventure in the district with the most exclusive hotels, gourmet restaurants, and spiciest clubs. During daytime, you can purchase a priceless souvenir in the form of an implant or a rifle, and at night you can revel in the frenzy of modern-day punk, without putting yourself in harm's way, of course. Your best bet is Six Shots, run by a former mercenary, but if you enjoy the pleasures of the flesh, licks come a close second. Corpo Plaza, the jewel of neo-postmodern, neo-militaristic architecture, which serves as a home to the largest corporations, paradoxically owes its style to the tragedy in 2023. The terrorist attack on the former Arasaka Tower damaged surrounding buildings, requiring the complete reconstruction of a large part of the plaza. The spot where the tower used to sit is now a memorial to the victims of the attack. Kabuki. A must-see for any self-respecting tourist. It's in Kabuki that you'll find the med center, where anyone can go and chip themselves a new limb or a reflex booster. Just chip yourself a new limb, that's good. Seekers of local goods will find a motley of little stores with affordable wares, though we advise caution, especially at night. Nomads and violent gangers are often found lurking in the dimly lit streets. I love how if you're like a player who really enjoys the lore, the world that you're inhabiting, this game is there for you. It has set a world for you to live in. Japantown. Lovers of the land of cherry blossoms will feel right at home here. Among the numerous available tourist attractions, it's worth highlighting the Shinto shrine dedicated to the kami of chrome and electricity, as well as the god of chrome and electricity. That's really cool, actually. I didn't know that. As the cherry blossom market, which boasts the most delicious ramen in town. Chance takers will easily find pachinko machines to sink hours into. Japantown reveals its finest colors after dusk. And then North Oak. You can catch breathtaking views of the city from the hills that surround it. North Oak is by far the most charming of the city's districts, with manicured lawns and lush greenery. It's the perfect place for a relaxed stroll, well away from the cramped and chaotic urban streetscape, just as long as you don't trespass onto any of the properties. North Oak is largely home to the city's celebrities, politicians, and corporate elite who can afford to install the highest caliber security systems. So North Oak is the rich Hollywood Hills area, basically. Useful links. Oh my god, that actually works. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Go back. Oh my god, those actually worked. Officers subject to the office of the mayor of Night City are duty-bound to protect night citizens and tourists throughout the city. It's important to remember that the NCPD is unable to help individuals located in certain neighborhoods, such as the combat zone near Pacifica and outside city limits. Combat zone near Pacifica. And Pacifica is misspelled again. Night City Area Rapid Transport, NCART. Runs Night City's public transport system and offers both metro and streetcar services. 6 lines connect all the city's districts from Westbrook to Pacifica. For your safety, please note that the metro stations lie outside the NCPD's jurisdiction and are not patrolled. Okay. Also, Pacifica was never on any of this. Neither was Westbrook. Or Haywood, where we currently are, I think. So apparently we're not in the important places. Night City Network. When using the net in Night City, remember to access only domains that are approved by NetWatch. .core.pub.law. Never access domains with the extension .web. If you encounter a rogue AI, immediately contact the NetWatch hotline. Okay. Office of the Mayor of Night City. Night City's government is comprised of the Office of the Mayor in cooperation with the City Council. The Mayor is the de facto president of the city, equivalent to a head of state. His authority encompasses the Night City Police Department, among other official agencies. Okay, by the way, we are going to be reading this whole computer, so... and then we'll call it an episode. So if you don't want to be here for some worlds to like experience the world with me, totally understand. The slower parts are not for everybody. Feel free to skip ahead to the next episode. I just want to give you that heads up. For the rest of us that are willing to really dive into this world and see what's going on, let's get back to it. Night City is a paradise for those seeking limitless pleasure and entertainment. You'll find the best nightclubs, strip clubs, brain dance bars, and traditional cat houses and doll houses. The choices can be overwhelming, which is why we've created a guide to help you navigate the near-endless possibilities. Questions? Contact us at ncguide.pub. Okay. Night City Official Guide. Okay, so let's go to NCART. Because I'm assuming the links just bring us to these different websites, yeah. Okay. Night City NCART organizes and oversees public transport in the Night City area. Our customers have a subway system at their disposal that connects the city's districts from Westbrook all the way to Pacifica. NCART is currently owned by Nightcore, the Night City-based corporation bailed out the public transport system after the tragedy of 2068, when unknown attackers released poison gas in subway stations, leading to prolonged riots and leading NCART to bankruptcy. I bet Nightcore did it. That seems like the Cyberpunk way. Today, NCART is constantly working to improve safety standards in its trains and stations, though it's important to remember that passengers use the metro at their own risk. Stations and lines, domain under construction. E-tickets are encoded onto passengers' personal coprocessors. In the absence of suitable cyberware, you can upload your e-ticket onto an external data medium. To use our NCART service, find the nearest data term and choose your destination. Scanner will automatically verify your purchased e-ticket. Okay. Corporation Station's getting a makeover. The NCART board has decided to renovate Corporation Station. The station's overall size will be increased and a holographic ceiling will be installed. The improvements are scheduled to begin on under construction. They never get to, the improvements are scheduled to begin on under construction. I love it. I don't think that's going to happen for a while. Updates to NCART domain, or even ever maybe. Updates to NCART domain coming soon. We regret to inform you that the stations and lines page will be temporarily unavailable due to scheduled improvements. But there's good news. Soon you'll be able to jack in and have a brain dance view of under construction. I knew it. I knew it. It's just going to be a bunch of bait stuff. NCART condemns racist remarks. An NCART employee in Pacifica was forced to resign after making inflammatory statements against Pacifica's Haitian community. NCART's management condemns racism in all forms and has taken steps to ensure its employees do not hold such views. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to see any more of these things. Okay. NCART coming to North Oak. Do you think North Oak needs an NCART station? Make your voice heard in our online debate. According to our latest survey, it's only 5% supported building a new station, with 91% against. The remaining... Yeah, none of this says anything. Okay. Last one says, 10 years with Nightcore. Are you as excited as we are for the upcoming 10th anniversary of NCAR's merger with Nightcore? If not, then you should be. We're holding a competition to name the next 3 NCAR stations that will soon be under construction. The name should, then nothing. I don't know if I would bother owning a computer at the rate. Because these don't seem to be very important to have. I mean, it is if you don't know the city like us, but Mayor of Night City. Lucas Ryan. It's a big boy. Lucas Ryan was born on October 12th in 2017 in a trauma team clinic in Night City. His father worked at Arasaka while his mother was a Netwatch officer. His childhood was eclipsed by the Fourth Corporate War and its tragic effects. His father was killed in the Arasaka headquarters bombing of 2023. Growing up in the shadow of his measurable devastation, Ryan made a lifelong commitment to fight for peace and order. Only a few years later, cruel fate struck once again. Ryan's mother was captured by one of Bart Moss's rogue AI while on a mission in cyberspace. In spite of the financial hardship of providing care for his mother's body, Ryan enrolled at the Richard Knight University and graduated in cybernetic law. He embarked on a professional career for 20 years before he became a member of the Night City Council. Ryan's greatest achievements include passing resolutions on neurocognitive implants as well as defending Night City from the Nusa siege during the Metal Wars. Thanks to his judgment and strength of character, Arasaka was able to return to Night City after more than 4 decades of absence, after which Militech forces retreated from the Coronado Bay and the metropolis retained its independence. Shortly thereafter, Lucius Ryan was elected as the mayor of Night City and holds his position until today. Okay. That's the home, I'm guessing. Yeah. Office of the Mayor. The Mayor of Night Office of Night the Mayor of Night Office. The Mayor of Night City oversees the Treasurer's Office. The deputies to the Mayor and directs the heads of the city's departments, including Night City Police Department. Night City's system of governance is based on the authority of the Mayor in cooperation with the Night City Council, whose members are elected along neo-democratic lines by the 10 largest corporations headquartered in Night City. So new democratic lines, basically the corporations vote, not people. Interesting. The Mayor of Night City is the city's highest governing representative. He or she has the power to appoint department heads and commissioners as well as remove public officials from office. Part of the mayor's proposals are subject to approval from the Night City Council. With every new mayor comes an office with new faces. Freedom from homelessness. Mayor Ryan has declared a war on homelessness. As long as I'm here, there will be zero tolerance for the spoiling of Night City's natural beauty. These bottom feeders eat from unmarked cans, increasing the risk of diseases. I will not allow our children to enter harm's way just because... Page cannot be found. Knew that was coming. Mayor speaks with Militech CEO. Mayor Lucius Ryan had a holocall conversation with Lucas Harford discussing such topics as the mounting aggression from nomads, Night City's crime rate, and arming civilians. Militech CEO has assured the mayor that maintaining order is not to be found. And Netwatch Veteran Fundraiser. The Night City Council has voted in favor of establishing a foundation to assist Netwatch officers born in Night City who have lost their ability to serve. Lucius Ryan, the foundation's architect, made no efforts to disguise his sympathy for, and we'll never know. Contact. The office of the Mayor of Night City accepts visitors by appointment. Please send a request to officehelp@mayor.pub. Due to high influx of letters, emails sent to the mayor will be subject to pre-selection. Fair enough, actually. NCPD, who arrests us in the past, you know, it is what it is. In recent years, the NCPD has been the subject of various rumors. Night City Police Department, by the way. Out of concern for your trust and safety, we've decided to cut through the chaos of misinformation and dispel some of the most widely circulated claims about us. 3 questions about the NCPD. Will NCPD officers protect me in all areas of Night City? Sadly, no. The NCPD can only ensure the safety of Night citizens in districts such as City Center or North Oak. Areas such as Pacifica and the Combat Zone do not fall under our jurisdiction. It's also worth remembering that the NCPD does not patrol corporate territories or any territory outside of Night City limits. Fair enough. Is the NCPD funded by corporations? No. The NCPD receives funding directly from the office of the mayor and the city council. Corporations have no influence on us. Relying on their financial resources would be akin to corruption. Yeah, okay. Which is something we would obviously want to avoid. Our officers are not as well equipped as their corporate counterparts, but they more than make up for it with their moral compass and sense of public duty. Do officers in the MaxTac unit take civilians and their lives into account? Yes, the idea that MaxTac officers aim to neutralize cyber psychos at all costs is blatant falsehood. Their priority is to minimize damage and loss of human life. Unfortunately, accidents sometimes occur. For that, we deeply apologize. This MaxTac stuff is getting built up a little bit. Announcements. MaxTac celebrates another victory. Officers fatally shot a cyber psycho who attempted to break into a WNS studio. Police believe the assailant was a jobs applicant who had been trying to find a news network position for the past 7 years. The unit's commanding officer reported that the cyber psycho killed only 5 people before they intervened. Oh my god. That's still 5 people dead though. Whoa. The battle against piracy rages on. The NCPD has busted a criminal organization involved in distributing pirated brain dances. The criminals were accused of selling pirated copies for half the official price, though the members deny any wrongdoing, claiming someone had hacked their neural processors and forced them to break the law. Sure. It could have happened, I guess. But sure. Drunks in Arroyo apprehended. 4 Arroyo residents have been arrested after throwing rotten sin meat at a Cytec delivery truck. The attackers, found to be intoxicated upon their arrest, are facing up to 5 years behind bars. Is that really something worth noting on their website? I would have thought they had bigger busts than that. Suicide rate on the decline. According to the most recent statistical analyses, the suicide rate among police officers in Night City has declined by 0.5%. Sociologists credit the results to a new officer mental health program which uses negative thought-suppressing brain dances. Go NCPD? Yeah, brainwashed to prevent suicide. Woo! That's a gray area. Dangerous driver arrested. Night City police have arrested a driver who opened fire on another road user. Officers restrained and arrested the shooter and subjected him to a psychological evaluation. After cyber psychosis was ruled out, the man was cautioned and given a fine of 1,000 eddies for shooting at somebody. Whoa. That's pretty light. That's a pretty little slap on the wrist there. Safe and sound. Know your safety rules thanks to Safe and Sound. Remember, is this like a Looney Tunes background? Is this like a show certified by the NCPD? Nice. Remember, the law in Night City exists for a reason. Ignorance isn't bliss if you're dead. This applies to adults, but especially to minors. That's why we've created an educational new cartoon series called Safe and Sound, which instructs, entertains, and prepares kids for life in today's modern cities. Meet 2 lovable dogs, the conscientious Sergeant Dobbs and the silly, bumbling Mr. Puggins. They're here to give you and your loved ones everything you need to increase your chances of living a long and happy life. Excellent. Thanks. WNS News. Asbestos found in Militech implants. What? A faulty batch of Militech limbs has led to a mass allergic reaction among Arroyo residents. All signs point to the trace amounts of asbestos mixed into the implants. Militech heads in Night City have declined to comment on the issue. Are they afraid of the truth, or... You're not subscribed? So... Oh, that's very clever. Only 15 eddies a month. Oh, boy. I can't wait. Wow, there's actually a lot going on. MaxTac's on a roll. In just a single week, officers from the elite MaxTac unit stopped as many as 9 cyber psychosis attacks. Seems like a lot going on. Only 4 civilian bystanders were killed and 6 left in critical condition. 2 of the attackers were taken alive. Currently, we're not subscribed. At least the not subscribed thing makes it easy to know there's nothing to click on. Highway extension canceled. The city council has rejected a proposal to build a new stretch of highway aiming to connect Night City to Los Angeles. The proposal was put forth by Night Corps out of concern for public safety, the relentless attack from nomads, a theatrical cesspool. Corporate Wars is like a sewer. It's a putrid, seemingly never-ending deluge of crap. This tone-deaf musical takes real historical events and throws them into an industrial-sized propaganda blender. Not to mention the talentless performances from the main roles. Damn. Corporate Wars got roasted. Massacre in Japantown. An investigation is underway into the cause of a mysterious shootout in Japantown. According to sources, the NCPD found the bodies of Lazarus agents on the scene. The lone survivor claims that the attacker was a portly man with a black cyber arm. Wait. I think I might know who that is. No, not a black cyber arm. Maybe. Page content sponsored by Cytec and Kuroshi Optics. See what's going on in the world outside Night City. Bushfires in eastern Australia. At least 300 people have died as a result of devastating bushfires in eastern Australia. Trauma team paramedics are working overtime to save as many clients as possible. Client priority is determined by their package grade. Of course it is. Yo, this is crazy, by the way. There is so much content in this world. It's so alive so far. Can't say it'll feel alive 100 parts from now, but right now, this thing feels alive. Sorry, I'm reading a lot, and my throat is starting to feel it. Cave lion cloned. Bioengineers are celebrating the first successful cloning of a cave lion. What is a cave lion? Excuse me? Scientists from Yakutsk, Tokyo, and Seoul used genetic material from the remains of an ancient female lion discovered in a bog not far from the Kalima River in northeastern Siberia. The lion cub has already reached... Okay. Londoners clash with nomads. Clashes broke out on the outskirts of Oxford between refugees fleeing flooded London and the local nomads. So London flooded at some point. Who accused the Londoners of occupying their campgrounds and depleting their water supply. It's flooded. How are you out of water? Water wars. Riots in Seattle continue due to prolonged drought in the region, intensified partly due to President Meyer's decision to supply the city with cheap drinking water, though not enough to satisfy all residents. The theft and murder rate has increased dramatically. Shock ski jumper disqualification. Controversy has erupted after a ski jump athlete was disqualified in the finals in Samjeong. Sigurd Owen was accused of using an unapproved exoskeleton that markedly reduced his weight. Oh. Content sponsored by Biotechnica Entertainment. Watson Horror. Watson Horror shocks audiences yet again. America's most notorious hit TV series just can't stop leaving audiences slack-jawed in front of the screen. So it's a show called Watson Horror? Just on the TV? Okay. This time the protagonist of Watson Horror agreed to eat 5 jars of assembly line waste from All Foods Sin Meat products? Unofficial sources have informed WNS News that the star fell severely ill and was evacuated to a private... Yeah, no kidding. What? Why would you... Why? Oh my god. Red Menace's new beau? Could it be that the most explosive member of the hit band Us Cracks has found herself a new lover? Red Menace was last spotted in the company of a Canadian esports athlete. The singer was wearing an adorable pair of neo-kish pants in contrast with her usual style of... it's just that usual BS celebrity stuff. 2077's must-have travel guide. Ooh, planning a city break, but worried about running into nomads? Have no fear. Our guide is here to tell you which cars and weapons are best when it comes to self-defense. Also, don't forget about protective acid rain gear in sandstorms. Acid rain gear. Is acid rain common now? I believe it. Albanian newest performance, but is it art? A refreshingly old-school performance piece, or an utter lack of taste? An Albanian artist doused herself in Chutu and set herself alight in the center of the capital, Tirana, in order to remind the world of her country's annexation by Yugoslavia. Critics are saying, yeah, that's a lot. You could say a lot of different things about that and still be on topic. Huh. That's got layers. You could go on about that for a while. We won't do that. Portland's newest artists are vandal. The Portland Police Bureau are conducting an investigation into the suspect behind a hollow mural projected onto the side of one of the city's mega buildings. The brilliantly executed work displays a donkey's head on President Myers. Rumor has it that those behind the hollow mural belong to a local gang of pranksters. That's a monkey, first off. Monkey, not donkey, but whatever. Kuroshi Optics, got that one. And then tech. New demon in the net. Budding netrunners beware. Netwatch has identified a new kind of demon in cyberspace. Ordinary net users have nothing to fear, but those that venture deeper into the unknown should take extra precautions before jacking in to avoid... It's subscription stuff still, right? Yeah. New reflex booster from Arasaka. Rumors are circulating that Arasaka is developing a new line of reflex boosters that will last twice as long as the current models on the market. Arasaka's press officer has announced that the corporation is looking for willing participants in an experimental interactive brain dances? A brain dance that can be edited in real time? It sounds like science fiction, but scientists from the Autonomous University of Mexico believe it'll happen sooner than we think. Specialized BD technicians are already capable of altering data scrolled by Wreath, so... That would be crazy, actually. That'd be like full-on VR. Full dive. Chrome Stallions from Biotechnica? Fans of retro sports are in for a treat. Thanks to Biotechnica's research, we are only a few years away from having real racehorses. Cyberbiologists are working on a prototype mechanical stallion that will be practically indistinguishable from its organic counterpart. That is not a real racehorse. That is a mechanical one, but okay, good try. A new solution for cyberpsychosis? Kang Tao's newest rifles are growing ever more are they saying just kill them? Characterized by their lightness, intuitiveness, and effectiveness, they're fast at becoming a favorite for dealing with cyber psychos. Yeah, okay. This doesn't help you with cyber psychosis, it helps you put them down. That's funny. In the Nusa alone, the personality disorder associated with cyberware has grown to epidemic proportions. Biotechnica and Arasaka. Alright. We are almost there. N54 News, Nightcore, and Samurai Web is what's left. Network News 54. The other big news channel. Latest Arasaka death. The NCPD breached the home of an Arasaka employee who hadn't been seen for 2 days, according to colleagues. Officers discovered the man's body, with the official Ripperdoc noting the cause of death as suicide by poison. Disgraceful working conditions have been widely blah blah blah. Another shootout in Watson. Clashes broke out again between local gangs on the streets of Watson. According to police reports, a firefight erupted between members of Maelstrom and the Tiger Claws. Those are some cool gang names. Let's not hold off on that. Those are cool. Those are cool clan names, gang names, whatever. Resulting in 7 civilian casualties. This isn't the first time gang wars have spilled out into broad daylight, but if we hit, is it subscription stuff? Yeah, I figured. I Play the Seagull feature interview. Phenomenal, breathtaking, mind-blowing. This is how critics have been describing the premiere of Corporate Wars, the new musical by T.M. Kunze. Read our exclusive interview with the main star, who... Wow, they have the exact opposite opinion. It's almost like they got paid, but the other news network didn't. That's probably what happened. Watch out for acid rain. The Biotechnica Meteorological Institute reports that night citizens should expect scattered acid showers in the upcoming months. Yikes. There's no cause for immediate concern. Why not? But we nevertheless advise caution. Individuals not in possession of reinforced skin. Okay. Nomads in Night City. Beware, nomads have been spotted in Night City. The NCPD advises not to approach them or engage unless absolutely necessary. We remind you that nomads are responsible for 84% of highway assaults. Their criminal activities have already led to... There's a lot against nomads here. More, no. Around the world. Sweet souvenir. A delicious treat for those with ample cred chips. A jar of linden honey was found on the border between Poland and the USSR. Scientists believe the honey was made by a genuine beehive. Wow. After completing laboratory testing, the jar will be put up for auction. Experts estimate it could reach up to 300,000 eddies if it's real. This is going to be our longest episode in a long time because of just how much there is to read. But my computer has the storage space to record right now, so let us get this all knocked out. The Netsian Revolution. I'm also, like, really starting to learn about the world here. After reading through all these websites, I'm starting to get a feel for it. The ruling authorities of the Yamalo Nanets Autonomous Region have taken the revolutionary measure of draining swamps to settle former nomads, who are increasingly transitioning to a sedentary lifestyle in a brand new city. Thanks to a new Sav oil refinery, the city's new residents won't have to look for 4 jobs. There's a lot of typos on these websites. It's almost like most players don't look at these websites like I do, and like we are here if you're actually watching this. Africa looks to the stars, Orbital Air. The government of New Africa has once more teamed up with Orbital Air, training its sites this time on the Alpha Centauri star system. An unmanned space shuttle equipped with the world's most advanced AI will attempt a landing on the surface of Proxima Centauri B in the next few blank. Riots in the Amazon Plains. Riots continue in the Amazon Plains, where nomads posing as indigenous Amazonian tribespeople attacked and destroyed farmland belonging to the Brazilian corporation Silva Scherer. The violence resulted in the deaths of 37 corporate employees, while the nomad bandits remain at large. The Brazilian government has... Are they actually, posing as indigenous Amazonian tribespeople, or are they actually? And we're just saying that they're nomads so that people don't like them. Quench Seattle's thirst. The Noosa government supports Seattle in its fight against prolonged drought. President Myers has launched a new scheme named Water Plus that will give local businesses access to clean drinking water, with the first 1,000 customers receiving an early bird discount. Program's main sponsor is Militech. It's all about sales, isn't it? Or page content sponsored by Orbital Air. This whole space stuff is really cool. I didn't know about all that. Lifestyle. Recipe yummy protein salad. Forget about slimming down. Follow the latest fitness trends. Invest in your health with this recipe for egg salad using blended proteins and vegetable spreads from all foods. Ingredients: green lettuce, all foods vegetable spread, egg flavored protein blend, monosodium, entomophagy. Where to start? Veganism, freeganism, and raw food lifestyles are a thing of the past. What the hell is freeganism? Dietitians predict that in the next few years, entomophagy will be all the rage. So how should one begin their rich new adventure with insects? Got it. Grasshoppers or centipedes? Thanks to our guide, you'll discover what... Oh my god. Oh my, please no. At least if we ever have to eat insects in the future, make it look appetizing, for God's sake. GeneTech's latest real skin. GeneTech is bringing new organic real skin infused with green fluorescent protein to Korean clinics. Whether it'll catch on in the domestic market all depends on whether the skin will be approved for distribution to ripper dogs worldwide. Unfortunately, we'll never know. The scourge of pirated BDs, gotcha. Pirated BDs are becoming an ever-increasing problem. Illegal recordings of people watching movies, concerts, and performances deprive artists in Noosa of up to 12 billion eddies annually. President Myers has announced an increase in fines related to blank. New look for celebrity actress that you can barely see on their website. Christina Peters was recently spotted with newly chipped 4th-gen implants that have been noted for their neo-militaristic style, a style that Peters herself once formally criticized. Could this mean that Peters has signed a contract with blah blah blah? Could be. All Foods and Petrochem Better Life. Alright. One more. Technology. Attack on WorldSat Communications. A Netrunner attack on the French branch of WorldSat Communications in Rennes? I wish I knew that. I should know that, I think. Was thwarted after attackers tried to steal private holocaust records that involved corporate board members. The Netwatch division in France suspects that the thieves intended to... Kuroshi in living color. Kuroshi's spokesperson has announced that the corporation is working on a new tetrachromatic optic implant. Have you ever tried to imagine an entirely new color? Kuroshi claims that the new implant will increase the visible spectrum of light by... That actually sounds really cool. It's a cool logo, actually. That is a cool logo. Got a life. The Asian games market has shocked the world with one word, Gentomo. The brand new company is developing a smart holocaust simulator that will allow users to design their friends from scratch. Their hope is that the suicide rate in country... Whoa, my god. You make your own friends in Gentomo? Oh my... That's dark. Hold up, moving on. Wow, that's dark. Militech goes revolutionary. Okay, moving on. Militech is testing a revolutionary coprocessor that will allow the human brain to synchronize with an extra cybernetic limb. Ooh, 3 limbs? 3 arms? Though humans are not evolutionarily adapted to having, for example, 3 arms, scientists have developed, it could happen. Is Japan going backwards? The German cyberanthropologist Leo Moss has published a paper on the backslide of Japanese consumerism. It's a paradox, he points out, that the citizens of a country known for their technological leaps and bounds still use analog film cameras and pocket computers. Well, pocket computer just sounds convenient. Alright, Nightcore, what do we got? This one's gonna be quick, I think. What is Knight Corporation? Richard Knight's legacy, the foundation stone of Night City, its silent, watchful guardian. Here are 3 things Knight Corporation is not: a manufacturer of junk, a company that only cares about profit, a foreign imposter on American soil. Pretty sure it's gonna be those 3 things, actually. It's like it's like that. If you've ever seen the Lego Movie 2, which is actually not bad. The Lego movies are actually pretty good. Queen Whatever I Wanna Be, Queen Whatever I Wanna Be, or whatever, has this whole song about not being a villain, not being evil, and that's exactly, and everything she says she's not is basically what she is. That's what I'm reading here. We grew out of the Richard Knight Foundation, a man who dreamt of creating the perfect city. Keeping Richard Knight's dream alive is what underlies all of our projects, investments, and public efforts, such as the underground maglev tunnels. We finance research and donate to orphanages, and by adhering to our founder's vision, we improve the living standards of all Night citizens like nobody else can. We're not afraid of risk. Nothing comes before Night City. Alright, one more. Samurai Web. Fan page. Hear my call, I'm chipping in. Total War, I'm chipping in. Casings fall, I'm chipping in. Kill them all. Whoa. Welcome to my Samurai website. If you know, you know. If you don't, then you don't know. Fuck all. Silverhand for life. Karamo 12. The greatest band of all time was formed at the start of the 21st century in Night City. Its members included Johnny Silverhand, the Lord of Punk, anti-establishment warrior, ex-soldier, and arch-nemesis of corporations, vocals and guitar. Kerry Irodine, a pal of Johnny's who sang almost just as good, but without that extra edge. He went mainstream after the band split up, vocals and guitar. Denny, a tough-as-nails chick who beat the shit out of those drums. True. That adds up. Nancy, currently known as Bess Isis, a virtuoso on the keys. Apparently she threw her abusive husband out of a Mega Block window. Too bad she sold out the N54 News keyboard. Wait. Is she the one on the TV for N54? Bess Isis. Maybe. We'll take a look for it. Henry, a do-it-all whiz kid. Worked on the first personal link prototype. Okay. Samurai started out by playing at a small smoke-filled club called the Rainbow Cadenza. I'll never forget the vibe. Dust-ups with corpos, drinking contests with Nancy, listening to Johnny's hour-long tirades, not to mention his sense of humor. One time he printed shirts for a 2020 worldwide concert tour. It's funny because Samurai couldn't even get an arena gig in the States. He picked some really random places. Beijing, Sapporo, Katowice, pretty sure is what that's supposed to be. Happened to have one of those shirts myself. Too bad no one got the joke. Real rock with a capital R died the way of Silverhand, with a flash and a tower crumbling bang. We're still here listening to your songs, Johnny, and we remember there's nothing left for us. Wow. Alright, we just read the internet, ladies and gentlemen. So with the entire internet now in our brains, and we still can't pick up this card, can we? Damn it. I guess this is a good point to call it for this episode, because it's been a long time. We did a lot of reading. I need to get a drink after that one. I've been talking non-stop for about 45 minutes, I think. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like, and if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. Either way, thank you so much for joining V and I in this journey. And we'll see you for a little more action next time. Next time? Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.